the preparation it takes to portray so much fear, anxiety, and vulnerability in one film? We can start with you, Sadie.
I mean, I think not a lot of preparation, at least for me. I think you just kind of have to go with it on the day. Um, Especially for something like such strong emotions like that. It kind of needs to just be felt in the moment and you let it play out. Um, but I think what does require more thought is just tracking the emotions throughout the film and making sure you kind of get where you're going and you spread that out evenly. But what takes the most preparation is probably more of like the physical stuff for a film like this because it is so heavy in that space. So that took the most prep work for sure.
And for you, Eric?
Yeah, I love the combination of kind of academia with parenthood, and the kind of juxtaposition of those two for Ben. On the one hand, he's kind of like feels like he's very much in control as a social psychologist with, his expertise is cults. And then his daughter arrives and he's very, very excited to spend time with her, and we can't foresee the kind of road that she's going to go down, and obviously he would feel partially responsible for that as well. So it was more just the psychology of those things that I was preparing for.
And what's it like when you doing a film based on a novel? Do you dive into the novel, dissect it, or just you create your own character based on the script?
I think for this one, I never read the novel for this film. The script kind of gave me everything that I needed, and I would be curious to read it now. But I think when I was working on it, I mainly just focused on the script and the character and bringing that to life. But no, Eric, did you ever read the novel that it was based on?
I did, but I realized from my first meeting with Jordan that there'd been enough sort of changes that and the ideas just seemed so original to me, and fully fleshed in the screenplay that I didn't feel like it was essential that I pull too much out of the novel. I felt like both our characters were really, really well rounded in the screenplay, so I didn't have to pull so much.
Can you tell me about the scenes in the water? That looked quite frightening and freezing.
It was more freezing than it was frightening at the end. I had been doing a couple weeks of going into like a tank and practicing like the breathing and stuff, which was I'd never done anything like that before, but I was so down for it just because it was a challenge and something I hadn't experienced. So the actual stuff underwater that took place was maybe a little scary at first, but then it became kind of fun. What was probably the worst was going into the water in the lake because we were in like fall, winter Berlin, and that lake was freezing, freezing cold. So definitely one of the most challenging things I've had to do physically for a film or a TV show.
And Sadie, you reminded me today, was that literally our first scene together? Like in terms
Yes,
of like the
yes, we were.
ultimate trust
Yeah,
exercise between two actors.
they
My
put
God,
us in the middle of the
that
lake, and
too
then
much weight.
yeah,
It was one of the most bizarre, insane first scenes to do with an actor that you've only just met. So that was yeah.
Oh, wow, what a way to break the ice.
Mhm.
Thank you so much for your time. Congratulations.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye-bye.